guys, Misty here today. I'm here to show you guys part 2 of my non-color by number books that is in my collection for 2024. So here is word search. I found this. I told you guys about it and I found it. Happy Easter. This is Bending. It's a little bitty smaller size of a word search book. 98¢. I haven't seen any like this that's this size. So I really like it. It's different. And I don't know why I got this. I think I got this book because of the pictures. Poor Things, and then here's the artist here. Might have got it to use for blackout poetry. I'm not sure. But let's see what pictures are in here. So you have some neat pictures to look at. Oh, okay, there's some more back here. Different pictures. So I do like looking at pictures. It's interesting and different. Yeah, that one. We'll pass it. Please remember me sometimes. It's different for sure. Let's see. I'm just seeing what pictures are in here to show you guys. I think I mostly bought it for the pictures. It's really unique. I could make some neat blackout poetry with it. I'm not sure if I would because it's an interesting looking book. So, oh, I've already used, okay, I got it for blackout poetry. A lidded crystal vase, this is what I circled, contained firm white, okay, a lidded crystal vase contained her firm white teeth, opening her arms to us. Sweets are not enough for a hungry woman. The scar blackened the irises, whereas my child got chest. So that's really interesting what I come up with. I just circled some words there. Okay. Oh, here's some more. Alright, this one is what I circled. Insanity. In the hands of an impersonal scientist, I learned about venereal diseases. I will be replaced and die lonely and wretched old woman, queenly wailing like a little thin child. Yeah, that's interesting. So that's what I circled there. Wearing a black mask, captured, improving the world. No time to write more. Someone's coming. Circle that. So this is really a good book for blackout poetry. You just go through and circle words you like. A broken pier, retrieving coins, divide them from each other, build a high mountain of equal size. To abolish riches. So that's what I come up with there. Goodwill retail store. Did I get this at Goodwill? For $2.66. That might be my receipt. I'm not sure what. It was in Canton where I got it. But, not sure what. Oh, goodness, 2017. Okay. So I got this book November the 1st, 2017 is when I got this book here. Yep, that's my receipt in Canton. Making sure I don't have any more poems in here circled. in this book. Silent reading to save the pages from a letter about the prime of life. Penniless, do you not fear? Yes, in ecstasy of infectious, something to that effect, answered independently years ago. Overnight train, the sky's milky gray, sparrows audible. That's what I circled there. This hunger, the innermost secrets of my guilty heart, just might restore sanity. A mirror I see in silence her neglect, impulsive appearance in folk at heart, and he loves her forever. Let's see. Saved, compatible body. One, you need it, disturbs you. That doesn't make much sense there. Now, blackout portrait, I just do like abstract. It's just abstract, a bunch of words. Between the rigid earth, I will preserve the last drop of blood in my veins. There is God. There is a God in heaven. A fallen sparrow, back to the cupboard, found. Eternal Raven novels, read before sleep. That's good. Silver and erect human skeleton. Silver colored glass and erect human skeleton from vases of daffodils. Jewel-like tropical fish darted and large golden ones glided. I don't know about this. I circled I, A, and M here. Beautiful wore a black velvet gown as the offered hand. That's good what I done there. Winter was becoming spring, hearing the sound of death. Still, I believe. Still as dog-faced head in a white cap, perhaps an ancient housekeeper, I was hurt. You intended goodbye. Since time to attribute, yeah, like you give something on your valuable time. Fingers tapered, tips with rosy nails, unable to touch a hand. So I come up with some really good poems in here. It'd be fun to do blackout portrait in this book with you guys on camera. If I failed, do you think lips twitching the beginning, a connection between an unknown hand? On a second-hand microscope, now dressed like an ancient, like an indignant bookseller, I still believe social people attached to medical facility. No. Death near in a tin under the bed. Twisted in the skeptical crevice. Don't pay a penny toward the burial. Put in a paper's grave. I leave the stone to you alone at the end. Very good. So I like this book. It would be good to write in with you guys on camera for poems. This one right here. Here's the name of this book. It's different. Did I write this? I don't know. So here's some stuff in the front here that I might have wrote and forgot about. I'm not sure. But I'm also using this book for blackout portrait, and I'm going to read some poems here if I come across them that I've circled. Sometimes it's hard for me to get the words right, so I get close enough to it. So here we have some pictures, and I will read some of the poems I wrote to you guys. Days composed and peaceful to me. Just circle a few words. Outside personalities, individuals, day after day, we respond together, and the memory-only moments of my life, the closing pages have been written. Borrowed existence, I continue, exchange the glitter for the gold, my salvation. I reconstructed myself from within in the world. Here I was, dust at sea, one is still not lost, over the ground by day, by night, that reveals our conquest. Remember me, ragged and found among my own kind. Chill the sea lay, unwrinkled and icily blue, a rose alone in the snow. I found a hand, the sound, and tongues shining like cannibals more profound. Wandering among the clouds of insects, slowly and heavily on. To creep, to take 3 hours in all directions. At a glance, destruction by hunger, I looked for thousands, millions. I found the world outside, not too far to return to. Worries, the complications of I loved, I found. Important messages from outside. Erotic exercises like circus monkeys. One motionless figure from the cat's cradle to create the dance from time on motionless feet. Sexuality. I cannot read this word here. What is this word? EXPLOITS. 1,000 details. Every girl or woman, she looked 70, must have been 50. Do not know that one, guys, that word. Let's see here. In all creation, till I in the sun melted. Wandered all night long on the bare ground, complained, but these things pass. I witnessed last autumn the ship, moved by nightfall, everything was buried. A rose on every side uncovered, crumbling, had grown uncertain, turned cold. By lamplight, as the days went by, we had the light of the sky all through the night. Light had come to the night. If this was not light, it was no longer darkness. The air was filled with an eerie glow. The promise of light, the night, was different from the last, our long season. 30 degrees through the window looked out. My peace to the prisoner I should stay. Woke now, determined to follow the phantom ships weighing me in. The height of the storm stopped. The mind's eyes speak language of man. The unknown comes into my mind. Because of my conquest, a source of suffering but of joy, I found my peace, affected by simple necessity, and played bridge at night. It became clear that we were lost. Point the compass towards me. Very good words in here too. To get along, we understand without a word. You have gone on the road tacked with a leader like that over there. He waited for me to pass him. A word came in a moment later. After a moment of silence at 6 o'clock, we unloaded an empty case, set it down back to the wind against the blow. Inside our shelter, I stowed the things away. Very good. Day after day, absence of uncertainties. Yeah, you guys, like when you're certain of something, it's got uncertain in there. You leave, you stay. The book of silence, no word. I knew he was thinking these things. Getting away, everything was ship-shape and still, forgotten, no bones to another. The story ended. The rose in his hand would be ordered by a choice of disturbed streams. Revealed place in front of snow. Black dots, we could not see it there through the ice at either end under a bridge. I stood by watching. So it's good I've come across this to read some of this with you guys. Lessons received, that's all I circled there. Needles for your awakening. You was lost in everybody's way in space like the last autumn of egoism. There is the fine art of arranging all your things. You need rest. Spread your sleeping bag and take off your clothes. Hang up your clothes on the drying rack. To live from day to day, I arranged the shore. We were still by the moon. Gosh, I've done a lot in here. A hole in snow, here you are in the warmth. It is warm, it is warm. I was an alarm clock, and greasy hair stuck to my forehead, eyes wild and haggard. I should come to life again. I need to write these down. I melted away. I was beauty. I ran like a Chandelier. Cold not in you, but round you. No humanity in the world. No humanity in the world. Once everything was a cat on her knees. Everything changed like corpse sleep in our night after night. Very good. I began to believe in silence, the impression of harmony and serenity. Like women everywhere, I might have been looking at her through glass. They are not pretty in our sense of the word, but they have a charm particular to themselves, outlined against primitive societies. I smoked in the sun, discovered that I was behind the frosted glass, the glow of life, its radiation, the sense of morning prepared the leisure of the hunt. Confronting presence, I felt the sun, perceiving it with light. In the afternoon, darkness had flowed over us, glittering. The difference glittering on the sea, pale green. We fled the season of sin. Here on the trail, I was once again to be an insect. By the time of traveling, so beautiful, I steal the journey as follows, out of pure goodness of heart, with entire ease of mind. He took both of his hands, I believe. Nowhere have I heard words more beautiful. There's a lot in here. It was childish of me. The scientist was against hunger, immune and corruptible, and the existence of a man proved himself to be no traveler. Life had taken place. I am humble. I was a naked soul, cold by prayer, dependent upon human strength that night. My own pocket. Hold on just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Guys, I hope you don't mind me doing this because there's a lot of blackout portrait in here. But I'm just going to read some more of what's in here. My own pocket, poor. I've thought it over, and several days round in a circle. Invade me, depriving yourself of your only cheese for me. Religious indeed. Now that one's a really different one. But this will take a little while because I am reading some of my poems. But like I said, I hope it's okay. Deserve to be you. It will take a good bit of time probably so nobody else is available. Time passes. Things of difficulties had gone and come. That was fast traveling. Too old, no longer good for anything. So on a day taken out with God's help and time these things. Gleam unexpressed or shades the existence of their minds revealed to me. Sketch. Oh, just a second. I'm just having to pause the video for a minute because Pepper is barking. Sam's up here bringing Monroe wood, so I'm having to pause it while he's out there talking to Monroe. Jack's in the living room not barking, but Pepper's barking, so I'm having to pause it. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Come here, he's gone now. Sketching his name, he saw the cross. No, he's gone. Come here. Rose from the earth, I was awake by the kerosene. Oh, goodness. Pepper, come here so I can record. Pepper, get in here and lay down. Pepper, quit. No. Get in there and lay down. Get in there. Or lay down. No, get over here and lay down. Lay down there. Well, I can record. Well, I record now. Rose from the earth by the kerosene lamp, Millie in silence. You felt fine love. The realities all circled there. Fatigue at staring, impatience, distorted, linger. My words met silence. Of course, I am changing a few words here. Leaving on shadow through the great air, eyes shining together, traveling that day pure. I go on still over the sea to believe you for days in full view, before our eyes revealed enough near. They posed that day. Abandoned like a hunt dog in the field, from where I sat, I had 3/4 view of his face. He returned looking for himself, leaving to bore a long hole. I float. Moon, go back and cling to a woman's face. When I put the lines here, that means I separated different words. So that's one part. I was the moonlight, it was empty. My story to sleep by moonlight. Patched up and needed I seemed to be. Moon hung in the heavens and its map of stars. I left, but we hoped our feet into a valley for breath. This circus, a wisp of unreality, dominated the scene, to the beauty to an eye starved like mine. A stranger, an enemy, I shall be alone. A cigarette was my next thought. I would smoke it down to the very end. His soul repeated obstacles to its flow in the wind. I could sleep like the dog's, eyes wide open, staring straight ahead to crush and reshape the back of a spoon into his animal IMMOBILITY. A hole could escape with skin, lifeless profile, to feel that sentiment of, don't know this word, I can't say, FRATERNITY in me. Some of the words I cannot say. I stood still to protect us from the wind. I lit a cigarette. I admired that man stronger than the storm. All right, these are different ones. Put lost, the hairs, drunk, silent, sleep. All right, the weather, lessons forgotten together. This is different sections. Invisible earth enclosing you. Gray boot from suffocation undertook the ground. All right, it has done 1,000 tricks in this trade, revealing its quality of true price. This thing divine, our morning, I must wake early. All right, this is different sections. Until you lick the blade, an artist, something profound, creating a brutish figure. Inspired, digging in, cut out of blocks and fitted in a circle to emerge again beneath his feet. To be the snail rounded in place. I was this creature for his artistry. Flat void to catch the eye, we had to stay. Sketching my face, be still, you say, in this world for metal. Known to me, hacking a block of fish, digging for the dogs. This is really abstract. Stretch forward, a great piece, throwing the rest, called a piece in the air. The clever one, the weakest would snap. Kind of like how Bob Dylan writes. He just puts words together. On their pages, eyes like medieval statues. Their superstitions, trading a wooden box unpacked to conceive one. The new dolls out of my sleeping bag, they crumbled, convinced now it was Sunday. These parts moving, it was the day of rest, a day without wind. Heaven knows what weather, like weather outside, turned the pages. That one's good. Lost, I should be left suspended in this void to hide my feelings at the mercy of a child. Okay, this is another part, another section I wrote. The artist sewn together a doll. It filled me with admiration. His reason decides to die. Like this doll, I became in new skins. Very good, creative. So cold for a fortnight. Still another attempt to caution. What could I do? No part of the life consumed whatever. Now the glacial nights, still physically, mentally, life is a grave. Make up the flow over you, producing characteristic primitive people. It was this atmosphere of the unexpressed that I settled down. A character alone with problems and suspense. Unable to lie, it was not true. Heavy with silence, felt, not expressed. We find ourselves with the walls. He changed, found himself alone, always complicated. The day embroiled the traces, and the old man sank down in the snow, exhausted and motionless. I saw later people, their long hair hung in clots. They said no word. I ventured a few words. They sat there before me, silent. Perhaps I was my childhood memories. I would feel and wanted to be myself. Love my heart with warmth, with joy, with life. Very good. The pace has been set, running in the wind for a moment, never rested all by himself. Shading into indigo, still lifeless, colored, a sign of the sky, all peace. I'll just read these, guys. Observed the light I had the night, and here's another section. Follow in sight, and still on the sea, I tried to refuse shelter. Perfect, it would be a golden earth. That's good. The entrance pieces, a promise. That's okay. The entrance into pieces, a promise in total darkness. In the end, there was nothing left. Old clock lay in broken toys. Found on the couch, the old child smashed his toys. You hope to be in his brain to achieve what is in his mind. By heart, I intend to be better, an expression of dignity. In a moment, you're out of my heart. I'm afraid that's going to be hard. I know. I broke in. Look here. I objected. I was growing thinner and more fragile each day. I'm changing a few words here again. And the trail I thought would cure me, or to warn me, the full moon, this cursed, stifling atmosphere. But try the difference. Here's another. But try the difference. I'll hear him crumbling in the next room. Got on my nerves. I had to get away from him or go mad. I reached believing dangerously hard. As a child, I should go on loved with that smile. And there's another section I wrote. The destination would lie down. Look at him. He's getting fat. He's turning into a domesticated animal, a fireside cat, into the world. One day, the look of terror, recovering, weary this time, a good lock. In a way, this would be a good book for me to make, of these little blackout poems. They'll end by breaking that lock, a solitude people strange to me. I was inhuman, a body furnished with mechanical reflexes to 1 o'clock, time to eat, to set the table. I blame myself, gone mad. I say to myself, yeah, to live and to escape the impossible. The soul unbreakable and endless affection closed in to a trap and rage valuable to me I run. Name the story as his mother had decided to hang herself. Suicide drove the old woman to the other side of the Promontory. Can't say that one. A soul in its manner of dying. That one's a little strange. Like a statue, not handsome, embryo mustache. Okay, like a statue, not handsome, embryo mustache. Like a statue, not handsome, pricked of embryo mustache. That's a lot of words there. That morning, always been like that. Change seats. Very weird and creative. Her fingernail and soundness to pick out existence. Hardly knew. Tainted to see the unknown. Silence in his mind, meanwhile, convinced. A heard and collected names, no memory to preserve. Brighter and cheekier, dip into his tobacco tin. I'll grab the box. A cachet of this fish, very heavy for the dogs. They were hungry. No fish left. The tarnished existence dug a hole, all worries shoved out of sight. Stood up, I'll turn back to belong. It is absurd. I vanished. You stare, I disappear under your feet as you walk. You looked like our globe you look like our globe, a mere soap bubble blown into different shapes. You are enclosed in it like a rat in a box, and in a moment you change in this sudden peace undone. The day begins to die somewhere we know the sun to be. Very good. I'm glad to read you guys my blackout poetry here, come across it. In the end, into eternity, no bird, no sound, cemented by frost under snow, dead, soundless, and invisible. December lighted daylight, calm tranquility upon the silence, dreaming as a child, moving towards death, face to face, at peace, only impression of life, silence was better than sound. The light, the effect, we slept only domesticated souls in this reflection by the looking glass to remind one of scrambled eggs for breakfast awaits your coming. And that was it on that one. I must paint it for you to allow the light to come in through the window for all the world. Alcohol on the table, eyes manifest and disgust. This man, disgust like something's disgusted. Disgust, this man had vanished into the infinity. And a face, the crow's feet, little goat's beard, expressed impatience for you, describing just what they wanted, a package of cigarette paper and a magnificent pipe that you're smoking. The impression. And half makeup's the only thing I circled there. Goodness, did a lot in here. Thoughts of tranquility in the outer room. In my understanding, I witnessed a fact to understand the view in one room. Maybe I should keep the books that I do the blackout poetry in. You think I should just keep the books that I do the poems in? I guess I should. Against the winter, they opened it and lived. There's 3 different things here I wrote. Imagine the sun, content, romantic, for happiness, depressing, surrounding the absence of life. In life, comfort, and relaxation. See, I was trying to tire it out here. So I tore out some words here I circled. Do you want that kind of thing? His sex appeal, his secret was that at the same hour, he didn't appeal to us. It's something would make the rest think more the husband exchange to anybody is always either a direct swap upon having he dreamt of the things he'd get out of you. Violently red of flesh, the spirit of himself, the son was revealed to leave dead on the ground like a dead doll. Concerned, there is nothing to pick up in his hand at the center of a whirling wall. Okay, this is one section. Something else I wrote here. Motionless, his brain, 2 strokes of a spear. He can send in the winter. Clever. Who can find a body under 8 feet of ice? And here's another one. The moon last night spoke. To laugh, had a heart of cheer in the presence of others, leaving cups filled with CARIBOU, hair. Can't say that word. We're just about finished, guys. Wish I could say that word, but that was a hard one there. You have one evening, not for resale. So that's it. There's some blackout poems. Where are they buried? How did they die? Todd Bennett. Something to that effect. So this one just has different names and where they're buried at. People, different. Oh, there's Bob Dylan right there. Bob Dylan. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's different. Different names here. And Bob Marley. Some pictures of some graves too. Bill Graham. Buddy Holly. Got this book a long time ago. Sharon Tate. Family Tree, Saturday Night Live. Really good book. I believe I got it at Paul's a long time ago. Tells what year they died and the year they was born. Alyssa Ball, Rock Hudson, Cary Grant. He died in 1986. He was born in 1904. Like Cary Grant. Andre the Giant. Yeah, he was that tall wrestler. That real tall one. I like the pictures in here. Like this one. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. So that's that one right there. I read this book, Dewey. It's a really good book about a cat. I've had it for a while. Now, the people that was at the library, I forgot what library it was, but the library that had Dewey, I wish I could find the picture. They signed the picture. The people that worked at the library sent me a picture of the cat and printed it out and signed it. I come across them, I believe, on Facebook. I've got the picture somewhere. Very good book. This is a really good book here. I think I was doing some blackout poetry in here too. Not as much, but whoever owned this book, there's a picture in here. I do not know. Heather Brewer, The Chronicles of Vladimir Todd. Got it for blackout poetry. Had it a while. Didn't do much in here. Don't Lose Hope, I circled. Let's see. But there's a picture in here. I just left it. When I got the book, the picture was in here. Here's the picture. I want your heart, the life within you. Let's see. I want your heart on the air as it enters and exits your lungs. The life within you with your mind into mine. Focus on. I have tore out some of the pages, probably that I've done blackout poetry on, because I have a whole case in there of my poems and a case of blackout poetry. But from here on, when I write a blackout poetry in these books, I believe I'll just keep the book instead of doing that. Now here's another Dewey's book, Dewey's 9 Lives. Includes new Dewey stories. Vicky Marin. Was that the same author? I guess it was the same author. Yeah, same author. Here's Dewey, and then here we have Dewey's 9 Lives right here. Very good. I read both of these. I had this for a while. Moons and Line Tales, volume. It says 2 here, $1.50. There's a lot of nice, unique poems in here. And I've had this book since I worked at probably Chief Henry's around 2000. Because I would take these books to work with me. When it was slow, I would look through them. And sometimes it would help me be creative. And I would write poems reading some of this. I think it's just... Yeah, it's different people in here. And then here's Billy Corgan. He had a poem book. He's a singer of Smashing Pumpkins. And he writes abstract, like he just puts words together like I was doing. Very good writer. He writes good. I'm not sure if he has any more, but here's one he has. Blinking with Fist is the name of the book. Here's another book I took with me to work around 2000 also with the Owen I showed you. Moons and Lions Tale. Same kind of people here. Volume 2, number 2, 1976. But I like it. I didn't really take this one much to work. It's more like, well, more like stories than poems. But the other one I surely did. I remember. So I've had it a while. It's really nice. Speechless. What is that? Oh, okay, Monroe. Let's see. Let's go out here and I'll go see Monroe a minute. I'll be right back. Oh, he's checking that tank out there. Monroe is. Because our gas tank went out. We lost the gas. Hold on just a second. This is Swain County High School local town book, Speechless, 2005. Come across this. There's art in here and poems, really good pictures. I love the pictures in here. Come across it at a thrift store. Love the pictures, poems, and then there's people's names that's in there. This is a feller, I said, An Outhouse by Another Name. That's why I bought the book for the title. Thomas Harding, Outhouse by Other Name. There's a picture of him. Oh, okay. There's pictures in here of outhouses. And quotes, too, on this side by different artists. And interesting, for sure. Had this one a while. That's pretty interesting. It's different. I used to be intrigued with finding outhouses. And you hardly ever come across any. So this fella found quite a few different ones. Outhouses. So there, yep, that's a good one. Let's see now. This is an old book here. And it says, let's see now. Okay, it's poem books. That's how the front looks right here. It's just a really old book. That's why I got it. I'm not sure what the year is here. It's a really nice old book of poems. Different artists. Let's see. No blackout poetry there. Reading modern poetry, and it gives all the different artists here. Like I said, I'm not sure what the year is on this, but it looks like an old book. Okay. These are my mountains. This is my land. Leroy Sossaman. I did some blackout poetry in here, I do believe, or did I tire it out? Or I started one in Our Lives Are Song. I circled on that one. Don't think I've done much in here, blackout poetry. No. Just that one page, actually, I think. No, that's not much in there on that one. Let's see. Mountains Are Forever, Leroy Sossaman. Here's another. Yeah, I have done blackout poetry in here, so I'll come back to that one in a minute. This is a really good book right here. Sticks and Stones. M. Ruth Little. Photography by Tim Buckman. 3 Centuries of North Carolina Grave Makers. Drinking some tomato juice. It's so good. I've had this book for a while, and I came across it in the library, I believe, and checked it out, and I really liked it, so I got it, a copy for myself. It just shows pictures of graves, different places, old graves. Very nice book. I love looking at gravestones. So that's what this one is. Very nice book. Black and white pictures for the gravestones, which is really nice. When I take pictures of gravestones, I like to change them to black and white. Just brings out the words more and the detail. So that's what that one is. Here's another Moons and Light Tales. 1978. Just poems and stories in here again, like the other ones. A few pictures, unique poems from way back. No blackout poetry in this one, I'm afraid. That I don't really want to do any blackout poems in here. And here we have, somebody's wrote lunch there. I just left it in there. They didn't forget their lunch, did they? Emily Dickinson. Yeah. This is a really old book I've had for a while. James Stewart. Please contact. It looks like it says James Stewart. That's no. I was wishing it was James Stewart. Janice Stewart. Janice Stewart, please contact if found. And it gets a phone number there. And I know that number is not available now. But at first it kind of looks like James Stewart, the writing. And of course they didn't find it, but I did. I found it at a thrift store. I've had this one for a while. 100 Modern Poems. It's really old. It's an old book, so I got it. Look at this. And here's some writing on the back here. somebody's wrote this. I don't dream much, but when I do, I dream of you. I don't get lonesome much, but when I do, I miss you. T. We don't, it's hard to read some of this. We don't, something other. I was a girl we wasn't supposed to love. We would wink at each other on a sign of an infection. She found religion and fell in love. It's hard to read that, but somebody wrote it. So here, it's a really old book. Just kept it. 35 cents. Don't know what year it is, but I just kept it like that. It's really nice. Got it a long time ago at a thrift store. Here's a book of poetry, magnetic poetry, something like what I was doing, circling words. And here we have some words you can put a poem together with. And it just gives you samples of poems with the blackout poetry you can make out of these words here. So that's what this is. Here's another Moons and Line Tales 4. This is $4.50. So I have several of these. Had them for a while. I used to talk to this person. We used to be friends and then lost contact. Emmanuel. He wrote really good poems. Emmanuel, last name Yarbrough, a long time ago, probably around 2000. I would talk to him, and he got married, and he had a couple of kids. He just wrote really interesting poems. Lost track of him, though. But I've kept his book here. Shadows of Dawn, a Poetic Revelation. Well, there's the name of it. Star Trek catalog. Star Trek catalog. That's what this is. I did get it at a thrift store. Somebody's marked that right there. And I believe some of the pages are missing. That was in there when I got it. Has some Star Trek pictures. Star Trek. It's an old book, you can tell. But yeah, I believe some of the pages are missing in it. Toward the back, it looks like. Oh, there's some good pictures. A lot of pictures. I just flipped through there. Right. Floating by Full Bow. Poetry and photography by Ann M. Hicks. So we have some pretty poems in here and pictures. Neat looking old bike somebody came across. That's one reason I got it, because of these pictures. I really like the pictures in here. No, 20,000 words. I use this for making poems. Had this a while. Lewis A. Leslie, 6th edition. It's an old book. That was in it when I got it. I've had it probably around 2000. 2007's when I got this. Bought it book at the thrift store. 2007 in October. That was the year James passed away, Michael James. And yeah, it's really good. It's nice that I wrote down when I got it. So that I've wrote some poems in here. Just find a word, go to another page and find a word. You can write poems like that. And there's 20,000 words in here to choose from. Not 2,000, but 20,000. Here's a dog fancy book I was going to show you guys. This is from September 2013. They published Pepper's picture in here. Let me find it. They sent me the book. Einstein, I lost him, and he was published in Cat Fancy. He got a rug when he was alive. The rug wore out. It was a beautiful rug he won off of a picture. And I think I still got the book that has Einstein in it. Here's Pepper in 2013 by our flower bush. So he got the picture here, and Dog Fancy published Rose Puppy. That's exciting. I wanted to show you that. This is the one I think that has Einstein in it. Einstein passed away in, I believe it was, I'll have to look back and see when Einstein passed away. Betty accidentally ran over him. Was coming back from the store and something was after him. And he ran right under the truck when we was coming back. But I'll have to look back and see when I lost Einstein. This was Einstein right here. This is the picture that won him the rug. Was this picture of Einstein I had. I know you guys don't hear me talk about Einstein much. And I had Einstein before I had Pumpkin. They just sent me a rug and it was down at the mailbox. Dwayne said, "You've got something at the mailbox," and it was a pretty rug. Had a cat right in the center. So I wanted to show you guys that. Emerging from Twilight, Shadow Portrait Collection Volume 2. Some of my poems is in here. Is why I got it. This is way back when 2002. So I've had this a long time. I don't know which poems it was published in here of mine, though. A moment, no. I don't have it marked, but some of my poems was published in here. Oh, here we go. God's Hands. My secret heart is calling so far away, I can only hear the voice of God. The night is thin. God knows all my secrets and where. Let's see. God knows all of my secrets and where I've been. Through the world is lonely and quiet. I have no tongue, but yet God follows me close. Deep under my heart, love is all that matters to him. God is the master. I speak now with my deaf ears. Love is hard to find. A special friend can leave you lonely for time, but God stays around more. In my room of rainbows, because God is my miracle. So there's one I wrote that was in here. There's a lot of different poets in here. Some pictures that people's taken. A celebration of young poets. I come across this at a thrift store, North and South Carolina, spring 2005. Had it a while. Young poets, and they are young poets, and it gives their names back here. Grade 6, grade 4, poems they've wrote. Tells their name and the school and the grade. So there's some grade 5, grade 6, different poems from young poets in here. Grade 5. I was glad to find this. Very nice. Creative communication. Yep, grades 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 goes up to 12 there. That was a good find. That one. Mouse ball, it's a little warped. Mouse ball is a little warped. I've kept it. Here's the info here. The mouse ball. It's old is why I got it. 1935. Revolving Pictures. Ernest Nestor. So this is, I know it's been a while since you've seen these guys. So let's see now. This is Revolving Pictures. Back in the 80s, you could find these. This was real popular. You'd pull this string here and the picture would change. So now, and when I did my haul a while back when I got this, I can't remember. I do not think I turned it and showed you guys the different pictures that was in it. So that's it, I think. Yep. Milestone. Don't know if this one has my poem in it. I know I have some that has my poem in it. This is a local publishing book, Southwestern Community College. Pictures. Here's what the back looks like. I don't know if they still publish Milestone, but I always love submitting the Milestone poems. I don't think I ever sent them any pictures. I don't know if I'm published in here or not. I might just have, there's Margaret's, my sister-in-law's short story there. That might be why I have it. Because I don't think I'm in this one. No. I love the shoe here. This pit. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I took this picture of the shoe. I forgot about this. Where did I come across the shoe? Make sure there's not any more in here. I didn't see any. Okay, no wonder I liked it. So I forgot about taking this a long time ago. Black and white. Very nice. So this one was published that I took. Good find on that one. Like you forget about, as years go by, you forget. Okay, so I am in this one. Here's a window I took of an old prison toward Whittier, North Carolina. Very nice. It's old prison. Is it still standing? I don't know. I'll have to look and see when we go by there. Okay, well, so I did have 2 pictures published in this book. And Margaret had a short story in here. Here's another one I took that's in here. Oh, I think this is toward Murphy. I took a picture of this old door in this building toward Andrews. It's not what Murphy, it was toward Andrews here. Somebody's taking a picture of Elton John. There's another poem by Margaret. There's a picture I took. Old plague there. It's creative. So I took those 3 in here. That's interesting. So I'm glad you guys got to see that. Milestone. I'm not sure what year this was. 2011. 2011, that was. Milestone 2004. Southwestern Community College. This is back to 2004. Let's see what's in here. Hold on a second, I'll let you in a minute. I don't know if I'm published in here or not. Hold on, I'll let you in just a second. Don't think I am. Hold on a minute. Might just have it. Hold on a minute. I'll let you in a minute. No, it doesn't look like I am. Hold on, I'm coming. Stay right there, Pepper. Aren't you trying to come back in? Milestone 07. So there's this Milestone 2007. Southwestern Community College. I loved Milestone. I always got excited when they published a Milestone about once a year. And I would go over at the school and get a book. They'd have them free where you could get them. I think I've just got this one to be doing. I don't think it has my poems and pictures in it. Okay, Barbara's coming, so I'll cut it off a minute and I'll be back. Just a second. Alright, it cut off recording, so I'll have to look back at this video and make sure nothing's missing. If something's missing, I'll have to go back and add to this and record. So, but maybe I got everything. Promise. So this is from 2002. Still got good battery on here. Don't know why it cut off. Might be getting hot, but I'm not using the flash, so I don't know. And whatever else I can come across, I will show you guys just to be doing. Even though it's not color related, it's still interesting videos for you guys to watch. New Testament. This was my grandma's Bible. Julia Mathis. It's an older Bible. New Testament and Psalms. It's an older Bible that I have of hers. I've got a Bible that you color in, King James. I think I know where it's at, and I'll show you guys in a minute if I've come across it. How to use the Bible. That's Brother Greg right there. That's my brother Greg when he was little. That's who that is, and that's why she's got it in here. So that's my brother Greg. Sandra Lewis West, elementary, second grader. He was in the second grade. Visited Swain County Hospital Monday, and we're giving a tour of the facility, refreshments, and some trinkets to take home. They celebrated Hospital Week May 13th. So that's my brother Greg there. Didn't know that was in there. Don't know who that is. Just left it in there. That is my Uncle Clyde by marriage. He's passed away. My Uncle Clyde. Mitchell Jenkins brought Black Labrador drug dog purchase of funds from Homer Buchanan. Oh, Roy Mathis. That was my uncle. Oh, that's Roy Mathis. There's my uncle there in the picture. Roy Mathis. That was my uncle, Roy. And there's a cross here. Matthew 24:25, chapter 24, 42, second verse. Coming of the Lord. So I got that. That's great, isn't it? Let's see now. Outstanding Poets of 98. I'm in here somewhere. National Library of Poetry. You remember they would send that, if you guys wrote poems, they would send these a lot in the mail once you to submit poems, but you'd have to buy the book. It'd be like $50 for the book. Would I be under? Make sure I'm still recording here. I probably lost some in this video. What year was this again, guys? What year was 98? So this was in 98. Outstanding Poets of Poets of 98. Dwayne Lackey. So Dwayne's published in this one. 201. 201 Dwayne. Okay, let's see now. 201 Dwayne. I don't see Dwayne's. Oh, okay. The key. If you get discouraged, friend, I've got a thing or two to tell. When life gets you down and rings its bell, and you feel like you're locked inside depression's lonely cell, just take a breath and look deep within your heart. There's a key inside that will make these feelings part. Everyone gets lonely and depressed. This key will open up your heart and set your mind to rest. You're thinking finding this key is as easy as it seems, and it's something you find only in your dreams. Just take a little time and search for your key. Hidden deep inside of you is where it will always be. When you find your key, remember where it was when life gets you down, like it often does. Just reach deep inside yourself and give your key a turn, and your zest and flame for life will always forever burn. So that was by Dwayne right there. Outstanding Poems of 96, National Library of Poetry. Dwayne's in here also. Let's see where he's at. This was Dwayne's. No, maybe not. Okay, Dwayne. So am I in here? James. Okay, this book right here, I found it at a thrift store. It was just God's plan for me to find this. My Uncle James's poem is in here. It's 103. What's the odds of that? All right, James. Where are you, James? My Uncle James. Orion, O-R-I-O-N. How do you say that? Well, it's O-R-I-O-N. The blackest night I'm drowning in, I've fallen prey to my worst sin, in love with night's daughter. The blackness, just like water, takes my breath and I can't swim. Nightmares await to torture me. The consolations, my only company, in their wan light. In their wan light, which sounds really nice. W-A-N, wan light. They bathe me, they stab my fright, they save me, they close my eyes to bring me peace. The strings never stay in tune. Rest brings an end to harmony too soon. Orion, the hunter of the dark sky, the warrior who cannot cry, chased away by the white moon. That was my Uncle James, his poem. Got it. Poetry Vibes. Poetry Vibes. Poetry Vibes 2005. Pictures in here, poems. Yeah. Poetry Vibes. I'm in here somewhere probably, but where I don't know. So I've kept it. So this one I have, Poetry Vibes. Words from Within. Let's see now. Okay, this is from Rimley Literary Agency, and the pages is turning brown. It's an older book. I've had it a while. 1999. Alright, 103. I'm in 103, so let's look and see what it was. they published. Let's have a picture here. Some pictures. Oh, I missed it. Where is it? It's a picture. Well, we've seen that one there. I'm in 103. Okay. So 103 is 103. A worthwhile person, winning, offering love, running with peace, time for loving others, helping hand, why not pray? Helping hand, I'm concerned, laughter, entering God's light. So there's my poem that got published. Okay, what's this one? Now this is from American Poet Society, Whispers, published in here, 2003. Where am I at? $162. Sleep until the Lord comes. Sleep until the Lord comes. Wake up for the Lord. In your bones, love, sleep, die, and pray. Closed hands, wait for the night. Sleep with silence and fight it. The breath that takes you, soaking wet with fear, covered up with sin, hoping to find a love for the Lord with the Bible and faith. Sleep, sleep, dream of the demons in a hole under your world of sadness from birth. My hands are cold, broken, and fragile with mother's picture. I hide away to sleep for Jesus until the cross takes me down. Falling away till out of my soul, in the pit of my bones, I sleep for Jesus, my Lord. So there was mine that got published. Okay, here we have Sun Prince, Linda McCarthy. Pictures that Linda McCarthy has done. McCartney, right? Instead of McCarthy. McCartney was married to Paul McCartney. Okay, there, I got it. Sorry about that, McCartney. Yeah, it's called Sun Prince, and it's pictures she's taken. So this is pictures by her, Paul McCartney's wife. And whatever I said before that wasn't McCartney, I have no clue. Sometimes I say things. Have you ever done that, guys? You say, there's a doll tree. You say things and you don't realize you say it. You say the wrong thing and you don't realize it. I'm looking again at this book back. So I like the doll tree picture. And I believe I got this book at Goodwill in Waynesville. There's Paul McCartney right there. She took really good pictures, interesting pictures. So there's that. This one is, I have no clue what this one is. Vampire Night, The Art of Vampire Night. Here's the info here. Just a lot of nice pictures in here in this book. So yeah, I cannot remember which book I was gonna look through with the blackout poems on it. I'm sorry if you guys saw my head, but this book smells like a fresh new book, and it's not. I was smelling of the book. Oh my gosh, how pretty is it? So all kinds of pretty pictures in here to look at. Like I said, I hope you guys didn't see my head there. So I cannot remember which blackout book that I was going to look through and read. It was Mountains Are Forever, wasn't it? Okay, I think it was Mountains Are Forever. Maybe this won't take too long. Leroy Sossaman. And then that'll be it for this video. A Lonely Grave Known Stars 2. So I must have not finished that one. So let's see what's in here. Look at this parade. Hell tantalizing, ditched thirst and murder, pouring waters they pour and pour. This thing called sin splatters the corners, known to lip it, corroding the balance wheel, the eternal rolling stone they roll. So you can make some really good poems with words people's wrote, like poems. The dream would it be, reread, number 3, wings I would clean, frozen sanctuary. Here's another one. This is a different one. In her hair I slept fully clothed. It's very poetic if you think about it. In the bottle saved occasions bring to us moments on time waiting. Closer the spirit touch can feel you near it. Now the bottle we savored and staved. Our free spirits unfettered, enslaved and knowing. Fine savored wine will be yours and mine. Organized to bypass strive by stacking days like rows of brick. Meant to go, the memory may be treasured and sing life's happiness. Song until the two roads meet. The sun led to earth and dust, and faith has won. Bright-eyed, dirty-faced, band-aids mixed in, tricky toys, all bundled in to see some mess, just plain as plain can be. I cannot sell him. That's different. Reach the stars, the mind within this soul. At heart we seek the perfect life. No sun, here's another one. The no sun, the stars were gone yesterday. In battle song, torn apart by the human heart. So all these are different ones. A lonely heart may go, souls should drift. They've known alone loneliness within. And here's another one. Always been swallowing clothes and pages from day to day. Take a look into the best we've had. The world is forgotten to the strong all you met. Hearts light to defeat, out of sight, out of mind. Okay, here's another one. Old USA, we proudly claim, we name its gold for our own. Sunday, Monday to blame, sad with their last thin dime. Houses sweep, morning we sat and touched this old race to live. There's one. Like a hat, we've been unfair, I confess. Miracle arithmetic with mirrors. Here's another one. Sometimes I have the energy about simple things I must do day to day, analyze and live. Okay, it was liver, but I marked it the R and made a live there. Kissing babies, I'm here to say, to pull from the hat. The question, he wants a slice of moon with silver spoon. Every time the block was laid, I choir berry. This confession has become an illusion. All right things. My mother, kind of gentle from childhood, through my heart, won't you please come in? I'll live there in your chair. Sonnet in my hand to love, calling me perfect symphony. Here we have blind burning through space, the haunting earth no more. Here's another one. Mud spattered morning, your mother will regret in your eyes. New things with freckled ear step to defeat. The future of the world is in you. Making time stand still, and mornings under the trees come fall, the golden time of the year. So I wrote some really good poems in here with this, blackout poems. Like one forest to castle cage, some rare new song captured, 2 days gone. My soul even to dust should keep one small song to fulfill sleep. I've mused her dress and hair to see through your life the good back to me, like when you come back to me. Okay. Death rides Sutton close by soon now. Must die with me through debris, death at last to light. Reach for me, I finally know death. The grave is not my end. Here's one street, and the display highlights life. Verse for me, a spring erupting disease embedded mirror in the front room. Her hands captivated her soul. Wings curved autonomy of living things. Atom, how do you say that? Atomy, Anatomy of living things. Golden wings for me. Carry me on. Summer, the rain or dust of the earth's crust filled the air filled with God. My soul thin of starlit nights, I grieve for the newborn heart. Like some troubled spirit whose grave has been stirred, not alone there were memories of his snowy death. Alone I ran in the chill of the autumn night. Pockets of summer with dreams that leave us. And then I just circled in our spring here. I am God sent those upon me, and joyful revenge to drown in misery I will this time. Jupiter tree and dawn, I fear why. Summer will bring no fall, but only the end of me. Black night is winter, love with the key, fatal poison. Here's another one, leaves stripped, consumed, I'm trapped in the flowers. Honeyed sweetness, my soul of eternity, trying to find my way, I come to you. Time forever together, love. Okay. It's this sad tale, he spent the day and no man returns in the sun, disoriented and lost inside, can never find his way out. Give me a day, dear God, for keeping. Counting sin, it takes not much to lay you away, save from Thursday till Monday. The next day she dreamed, her looking glass screamed, disgrace, hide my lovely blue eyes, forgetting her. And then I have right here, UFOs, I ride 1 mile. Gosh, I wrote several in here, circled several. The memory is this apple tree back on a hill, looking for apples, God give me grace, ready to follow. 40 years, let's see, now this one says her chair 40 years ago. All right, passion, let moon and June, the dawn sleep with unread immortality. Here's another one, worlds interlock the horizon. Old moon and dawn's light last night found you. Pray, rest, stay, let life be from life's tree. Here's another one, naked soul, my sin I wanted to flee, fence me in, far was I of God, in cosmos, leaving my soul, taking God, the plan left me. The coming year terms of the worth, at hand, God I pray, show me this way, a hope, the light from myself, I wish to be a spark divine, dear God, day to day I sin. Her window, the rose dead to hold the winter snows, made a flower bed, all the dead bumblebees, chasing a breeze, kiss laughing lips, blossom with their fairy tips. Very good. The checkerboard reached to meet the sky, high up, far away, muses their daylight. He's found the painted scarecrows with glasses from the crooked professor. Like heaven, I love as a thorn sharp. Here's another one. Nothing mere sought or found. Time will flow, shall be dead. Here's another one. The time it'll be in it. Snow from the fading sun with me, standing. I remember knowing you. Shadows gone, but I'm still drawn to the places long ago, in a time that someday I'll find you again. The sad mask of color, fight the numbing chill, time into beauty under winter snows. Here's another one. Still remember a world down these small pebbles, misty rain, cobwebs of past, former trust that is eternal. I hope you guys don't mind me doing this. It's such a waste. He doesn't care. The next long hour hurt. Another me. You are my dreams. You are my dream, and only shadows there is no you to see. Wish wherever you are, starstruck of dreaming, only to find a real soul still searches. You stayed unafraid. I need all your love. In time, one lifetime. Here's another one I wrote. Out of space where moons wait. Quiet while you drift away. Tangle of arms, legs, and feet. So now you sleep. I'm content with you. Till while suspended, I'm alone. I love you. Here's another one. Eternity you bring. I move up and flown like you fly something flown up and flown. Eternity forever when I'm there with you. My day, tie my tongue, I'm chewing gum. Yep, that's me. Left in the sun like ice cream. That's a good one. I have in my box this plan. Climbed, fell away. I reached the dead in peace and joined, lingered back and forth. Turned away that summer's day, red form of motion. Good sense, my frustration on a line. This bee spreads its wings to bring silver bows. Vine entangle tight things that God grows green in spring, lonely to your sky. Those who once flew high above, beyond God's place, his timid souls to nest, to rest. Rainbows through tears painted golden, and sunsets earth dust to find. Moons to balance us. There's another one. The sun sinks low with fading glow through the cool of night. There's another one. Young trees spread her green, the path to this road. I love through these wooded hills. I love God through these wooded hills. My heart in spirit I fly as far as I can see. Greener pastures comfort me. Life's final door, my faithful hills will shelter me. Life without thunder. A song on paper, fashioned lifelike in great heart. Battles lost, won, breathe. Feel, hear the song, top and beauty below. I'm home, I need a rest. I don't have a key on earth. You see their hanging tree. Watch out, then shoot some stars. To chase cozy days, still out there, life's mountains and God forever. Here's another one. Small star, good night on earth. Always keep the picture of daily life in memory and times with our new tomorrow piece and today, yesterday, marking time's highway. Long ago, place, flowers, then all were gone. The colors, their beauty, our happy times in memory. So that's it. I'm glad you guys have hung out with me, whoever has made it this far. And hopefully, like I said, I have everything I recorded. So I love you guys and enjoy this video. I'll be back again. Have a good day.